In the sun-drenched heart of the Caribbean, on July 28, 1936, a cricketing legend was born in the modest district of Bayland, Bridgetown, Barbados. Sir Garfield St Aubrun Sobers, Garry to his mates and Sir Garry to the world, would rise from humble beginnings to become the very embodiment of cricketing excellence. He wasn't just good at one thing, he mastered them all. Batting, bowling, fielding. He did it all with effortless flair, like a virtuoso playing every instrument in the orchestra. Bayland was no paradise. It was a tough, working-class neighborhood where dreams had to hustle for survival. Garfield Sobers was the fifth of 6 children in a home where joy and hardship danced together in close quarters. His mother, Thelma Sobers, worked hard to keep food on the table while nurturing her children with fierce love. His father, Garfield Sobers, a merchant seaman, tragically lost his life during World War II when his ship was torpedoed off the coast of Africa. Garry was just 8 years old when that darkness entered his world. But it was also during those early days that a brighter light began to glow inside him. Cricket wasn't just a game in Barbados. It was a religion, a cultural pulse, a daily ritual in the streets, beaches, and schoolyards. Garry and his friends used makeshift bats and coconut branches for wickets. He showed natural skill with both bat and ball, even as a child. By the age of 6, he could already hit the ball with precision beyond his years, and by 13, his name was whispered in every corner of Bridgetown. At just 16 years old, Sobers made his debut for Barbados in first-class cricket. A year later, in 1954, he played his first Test match for the West Indies against England at Sabina Park, Jamaica. Still just a boy, he was wide-eyed and wiry, but already there was talk of a rare kind of brilliance in his game. Initially selected for his left-arm spin, he would slowly carve out a place for himself in every department of the sport. At Sabina Park, against Pakistan, Garry Sobers turned a promising cricket career into legend with a thunderous 365 not out. It was the highest individual score in Test cricket at the time, breaking the record held by England's Len Hutton. That innings was an elegant dance of balance and timing, raw power and finesse. At just 21, Sobers wasn't just a West Indies star, he was a world phenomenon. What made Sobers special wasn't just his batting. He was a true all-rounder in every sense of the word. He could bowl left-arm orthodox spin, Chinaman, and medium pace, depending on the pitch, the weather, or just his mood. He was a live wire in the field, capable of jaw-dropping catches and lightning throws. And his batting, oh, his batting! Stylish, flowing, wristy, and explosive. He made even the fiercest bowling attacks look tame. Sir Garry wasn't content with just being good. He wanted to be the best. He once smashed 6 sixes in an over in a county match in 1968, becoming the first man in first-class cricket to do so. The feat was so audacious, so exhilarating, that it became etched in cricketing folklore. His mastery was never just statistical, it was spiritual. Watching Sobers play was like listening to jazz, unpredictable, soulful, and always genius, captain of the Caribbean dream. In 1965, Sobers was handed the captaincy of the West Indies team. He led with a combination of instinct and courage, fostering unity in a team drawn from a cluster of islands, each with its own culture and pride. Under his leadership, the West Indies played bold, fearless cricket. He wasn't just a tactician. He was a symbol of Caribbean excellence. Although his tenure as captain had mixed results, Sobers' leadership left an imprint of inspiration on generations to come. He mentored young players like Clive Lloyd, Alvin Kalicharan, and a fiery Jamaican pacer named Michael Holding, men who would later take the West Indies to even greater heights. The personal life. Despite his celebrity status, Sobers remained grounded. In 1969, he married Australian Prue Kirby, and together they had two sons, Daniel and Jean, and an adopted daughter, York. The marriage eventually ended, but his bond with his children remained strong. He was a doting father, often seen playing with his kids in parks and backyard nets. Garry Sobers was never a recluse. He enjoyed life, golf, music, parties, and fast cars. He once famously injured himself in a car crash in Australia while heading back from a nightclub. The media had a field day, but Sobers, ever candid, never shied away from owning up to his missteps. He lived with an honest exuberance, knowing that fame could be fleeting, but integrity endured. Ambassador beyond boundaries. Post-retirement, Sobers didn't vanish into the shadows. He became a global ambassador for cricket, coaching, mentoring, and speaking across the world. He served as a consultant to cricketing boards, including Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe, offering insights that shaped national programs. But more importantly, he gave back to his people. In Barbados and across the Caribbean, Sir Garry became a beacon of hope and generosity. Through the Garfield Sobers Foundation and partnerships with various charities, he championed causes for underprivileged children, youth development, and sports education. He helped launch the Sir Garfield Sobers International Schools cricket tournament in Barbados, a prestigious platform for young cricketers from around the world to showcase their talent. He was also deeply involved in raising awareness for sickle cell anemia, a disease that affects many in the African diaspora. Whether he was delivering a speech, donating equipment, or just encouraging a shy young batsman at the nets, Sobers gave of himself with the same grace he showed on the field. Accolades and knightly grace. Recognition came in waves for the man who redefined the meaning of all-rounder. In 1975, Queen Elizabeth II knighted him for his services to cricket, an honour richly deserved. In 2000, Wisden named him one of the 5 cricketers of the century, placing him alongside the likes of Don Bradman and Shane Warne. The ICC, Cricket Australia, and the MCC all bestowed lifetime honours upon him. In 1998, Barbados declared him a national hero, the highest honour in the land. His image graces stamps, statues, and murals across the Caribbean, a testament to a man who inspired not just cricket lovers, but entire nations. In 2021, the ICC created the Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy, cricket's most prestigious annual award for the best men's cricketer. That name, carved into the game's future, ensures that generations will remember the magic of Sir Garry. Today, Sir Garfield Sobers lives a quieter life, occasionally appearing at cricketing functions, his tall frame still commanding respect. He speaks with the wisdom of someone who has seen the game evolve from whites and tea breaks to coloured kits and T20 blitz. Yet, when he smiles, there's still that child from Bayland, the boy who once bowled with a rubber ball and dreamed big under the Caribbean sun. More than just records, Sobers left behind a legacy of joy. His presence unified cricket lovers from Australia to India, England to Africa. He played at a time when colonial hangovers were still fresh, yet he became a symbol of post-independence pride. A black man from a small island who conquered the cricketing world with elegance, humility, and genius. He made the impossible look easy and the mundane seem magical. He wasn't just cricket's greatest all-rounder, he was its soul. Please subscribe for more legendary cricket stories.